are spot on for our lows. 67 there. Thank goodness we are nowhere near that record temperature of 100 degrees. And we will have our sun setting at 7:29 this evening. Likely to see that even with that cloud making way for some sunshine later this afternoon. During this afternoon, with a mix of sun and clouds, there partly sunny skies and a wind pushing in from the southeast. Temperatures ranging from, I'd say, the upper 70s to low 80s. Now, if you are along our shore, I'm going to say that it's going to feel a little bit more sticky through your Saturday. If you're inland across the city, things will feel a lot better there with our dew points in the 50s this morning, but not a bad beach day. If you are going to be out along the beach, note that our Long Island Sound, those waves 1 feet down the Jersey Shore there, portions of South Beach there, or South Shore, we're at about 1 to 2 feet. Our UV index high today at a 6. So, of course, sunscreen, always the best bet, making sure it is on and glistening. That rip current risk low for this weekend. So I think that's perfect as we do celebrate Labor Day weekend. If you're going to be out there dipping a toe, not a bad idea. Just make sure to play it safe out there. We do, again, have a chance for some late day wet weather. Most of that energy building up, I'd say, around the 9 o'clock hour. 9 o'clock this evening, according to our models, especially for those of us north and west. Cannot rule out a chance for some of that energy making its way here across the city, and then, yes, lingering into our Sunday. As tomorrow approaches, temperatures similar to today, maybe a degree or two warmer, because we do have a southwest wind blowing in here, so bringing in all of that moisture, or all of that to warmer air from the Gulf there. So still in the 70s and 80s through tomorrow. The difference tomorrow will be noticeably the humidity. The humidity ticking up there. Our dew points expected to be in the 70s, so we'll definitely feel it. Here's a look at tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon. We do have to add in the chance for some wet weather, but as we roll over into Labor Day, things will be drying right back out for us. So if you do have the plan on being out there and enjoying some of our Caribbean festivities, it's going to be nice. Our humidity and dew points will start off on the higher side, but making our way into Monday afternoon, it will feel a lot better. Through the rest of this weekend, 80s. By the time we get to Monday, dropping it down into the 70s, and much of next week as we roll over into September, Kirsten, it is looking fabulous. Monday arrives, we are talking gorgeous conditions, some dry conditions out there, but also slightly breezy. We'll get into that a little bit later this morning. Plan for today, temperatures in the 70s as well as the 80s. Interior Jersey, likely to see maybe a mid-80 across the area, but if you're up across the Hudson Valley, it is feeling good out there. Not much variation across the island either. Now, our dew points this morning in the feel-good zone. We're in the 50s as well as the 60s, depending on where you are across the area for your Saturday. I'd say it's going to be pleasant to slightly humid. Getting into tomorrow, humidity goes ahead and turns up for most of the area. Our pollen count, trees as well as that mold on the low side, but to weeds and grasses, they didn't get the memo. They are showing out today on the higher side. Getting through again your Saturday. Some clouds filtering in. We do have breaks in those clouds, so plan to have some sunshine out there. Get the hats with the brims as well as your glasses. You will need them for today. Now, if you have late evening plans, I'm talking that 9 o'clock hour, and you are across areas north and west from the city, maybe grab an umbrella. You will need it. We do have a line of showers setting across. Some of this energy seeping over into tomorrow morning and likely into portions of our early afternoon. And yes, it does have a marginal risk to be severe. I've been talking about it this morning. I'll continue to talk about it. But note that your 7-day forecast does show a chance for some wet weather, not just today, but also tomorrow. Monday, Labor Day, we are clearing out. Temperatures still in the upper 70s. We're gliding down into, I'd say, the mid to upper 70s for most of next week. And we are going to see plenty of sunshine as we welcome the month of September this week. View, but our top story being the fact that it will make way for some sunshine. So mostly cloudy this morning, partly sunny for our afternoon. Getting out of the doors this morning, we're feeling good in the 60s as well as the 70s. Getting you to our dew points. Now, I know that they're in the mid to upper 60s here, but this is the thing that's going on. They are really close to those temperatures. So again, because of that and temperatures being so low, it's not feeling too bad out there. Depending on where you are today, you may feel slightly humid, but clouds passing through. Get out there and start the Labor Day celebrations. Temperatures in the 70s for most of our early morning there, but by this afternoon we'll be jumping into the 80s. And again, we cannot rule out the chance for some spotty wet weather making its way across the city. I'll have those details coming up. But for now, Kirsten, back to you. Both on the Rockland and Westchester side. Now, north of that area, once you make it across the New York in New York State Thruway there going southbound. We do have a crash after exit 15A, and it is blocking the right lane. So if you're coming through Tuxedo, expect to have some delays getting through there on your Thursday morning. Back to you. We're at our camera on Route 3, and we can see some of that shaking, so I'm wondering if it's the wind participating in that. I can tell you across Meadowlands, not too many issues out there on the roads right now. Not the case for the New Jersey Turnpike. We do have our truck lanes going southbound after exit 12 with a block because of a crash there. So some yellow just indicating that we do have minor delays getting in and through that area. Across the water, things are looking good. Everything on or close to schedule. Slightly different story for our rails this morning, and that's going to be for the Metro North. We do show the New Haven line with about 30-minute delays. Other than that, everything does look good.